Hey, it's BT with the BT Aragon GP review in association with Sport Bikes Inc., the magazine I write for. Anyway, let's get right to it. Like I said, I'm all Alice superlatives from Mark Marquez, what he's doing. We are watching greatness, you understand? We are watching greatness. We're watching history right now. So savor it. It's like that last piece of pizza, right? And like you stole it out of the refrigerator before everybody wakes up and you heat it and you're like, this is great. Savor this because we don't know when this time's going to come again. We are watching greatness. The way anyway, you know how I'm talking about. You know how we do. Moto 3 first. Moto 3. And I know you guys hate this, but you gotta love the supporting classes because this is where I saw Mark Marquez come up. Okay, so that's why I talk about the supporting classes. Moto 3. What Aaron Canet did, he did what champions do. He did what he had to do. He's behind the points. 22 points. What he do? He got pole. What he do? He won the race convincingly. He didn't just win in a pack with last second move. He won convincingly. That will decimate your opponent. Like, he did what? He won by how much? Are you serious? Aaron Canet, he's in a good way. The maturization of Aaron Canet is not to be understated here. What he has done, last year at this time, if what would have happened at Silverstone when Arenas knocked him out of the race, he would have mean mugged him through a helmet, obviously, like, you can tell what he's doing, but he got that big old blockhead. Canet would have looked like him like, oh God, he's gonna beat me up. This year, what'd he do? He gathered his bike, he went and got points. He got points in Mazzano. He has systematically got himself back into the championship. And he won the race. He got pole. He did what he had to do. And watch his demeanor. He's changed his demeanor. We talk about Maverick, Vinales changed his demeanor. Aaron Canet has done everything it takes for. That's what champions do. He's changed. And he hasn't let anything get him down. The bike failed him in Mazzano. I felt so bad. The bike failed him there. And he still went out and tried to get more points. This guy, I'm going to say it right now, he should get the championship. Okay? And I'm going to say it right now. Ride of the race, Moto 3, Aaron Canet. The heartbreak, he's got to go to Della Porta. What is this guy doing? 12th place? You got to do better than that, son. And that's just the honest. I like the guy, and I get no pleasure in saying what these guys do wrong. I want everybody to chase this dream and achieve that dream. I still chase the dream, and I'm way older than these guys. And I'm still chasing the dream too. Sometimes it gets cloudy, and I get depressed, but you still got to keep the positive attitude. And Della Porta, he's got to turn it on. And it's going to come down to Valencia, and it's going to be a last race, winner take all. That's what I think. But Aaron Canet is in a good run right now. Props to that guy doing what he had to do, changing his mental. And now look at him. Nothing really gets him down. He goes, okay, we had a bad week. We'll come back next week. Wow, Aaron, what's changed? That's just how life is, bro. Okay, peace out. Peace, love. And by the way, shing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. What is that? I don't know, bro. That just means a good vibe. Shing-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Anyway, Moto 2. What I say? I said when Alex Marquez gets out front, you can't beat him, okay? But on the front row, he had the two monsters with him. He had Bender and Augusta Fernandez. And those guys ain't afraid to bang. And watching Marquez, he lucked out because Fernandez crashed. And by the way, he is my heartbreak of Moto 2, Augusta Fernandez for crashing out. Okay, but Bender, he didn't get a chance to bang with Bender, and Bender's not afraid to bang with anybody. And Bender, man, let me tell you, he knows his tires are going down, and he still wins the race. Props to Brad Bender. Jorge Navarro is still in this thing too. Jorge Navarro, I give him another year in Moto 2, and this guy is going to go to Moto GP with that cockwalk, with that strut walk. Like, yeah, I'm in GP. What's up? I'm Jorge Navarro. Watch for this guy in the future. Right now, he may still might win the championship in Moto 2. I think Alex Marquez will win, but still, there's something about Alex Marquez, and I think he'll win it. I just can't put my finger on it. He's doing a great job this year. He manages the races better. I just can't put my finger on it. I think when it comes to push comes to shove, I think when he bangs a little bit, but I don't know. There's something about it. I can't put my finger on it. But great job by him by realizing, hey, man, I don't have to do this. I don't need this in my life. And he let Jorge Navarro go and chase Bender. I thought it was a good move, but at the same time, it's like, there's something about Alex Marquez when a hard race comes, you got to bang fairings. I don't know, but I could be wrong. So anyway, let's go to MotoGP. MotoGP, like I said, this weekend was over after FP1 when Marquez put those suckers down at 1.8 after FP1. Remember, they were like Miller came into his garage. They were high-fiving each other. He looked at the screen. Marquez was 1.8 seconds up, and they went, hey, it's done. Let's just go home. I mean, he mentally deflates grown ass men. You understand me? He mentally deflates grown ass men like a blow up doll. Remember the old days, blow up dolls? Who's gonna admit to that? Anyway, he deflates grown ass men like blow up dolls. He has grown ass men on the grid going, how are we gonna do it? And let me tell you something. He's underrated. You realize Honda in the team championship is second to Ducati, and Ducati has a team. Okay, they have Dovizioso and Petrucci. We talk about Petrucci falling off. He's still fourth in the championship. Okay, we talk about Petrucci and like I said, Petrucci falling off. Ducati's winning the team championship, but Repsol Honda is second, and it's just Marquez because hey, Lorenzo ain't helping out at all. He really isn't. It's like Eddie Murphy's bit in Raw. You know, it's like Johnny Carson's a millionaire and his wife gets a job at a boutique. Like, hey, now we got $1 million and 70. You know what I mean? It's like you're not doing anything, Lorenzo. So it's Marquez is like Burgess Meredith and Rocky. He's a one-man rocket machine rock, and that's what he does. It's just him, and he's destroying all his opponents by himself. There is no team. Lorenzo's not he's not contributing, and I feel bad saying this about Lorenzo because he's doing the best job he can, but the guy's hurt and he's on a bike he can't ride, but he rode in the wet. That's how cocky Marquez was this week. It was wet, and Marquez was like, I ain't going out. Even on the morning warm-up, it's damp. Yeah, I might get the sniffles. I'm gonna stay in right now. I'll go do a start, but I'm not going out. Why? It's a little damp. That's how in control he was. He didn't go out from. He's in a whole different atmosphere right now. He really is. He's in the Milky Way, and everybody else is just right here. They're right here. Marquez is like out there. Okay, so you might as well talk about other things. Zarco got called by KTM, and they said don't come this weekend. And that's like, you know, that's like knowing you're getting a divorce. Like you and your wife are getting a divorce, like okay, but you have that last ditch, like hey, look, we are gonna go on vacation. Let's just go on vacation. You're on a business trip, and you're packing up to go. Say you're going to the Grand Canyon or whatever, and she goes, you know what, just don't come. And he's like, what? Just don't come. And it sounds bad, but at the same time, hey, KTM's got to test the bike, and they get it, and they need to move on. They both need to move on. But I watched Zarco get interviewed. I'm not gonna lie, man, that hurt my heart. It was, you see him, it hurt, man. It almost made me cry because you could tell how much it hurt him, and he was saying, I'm a good rider, I'll do what it takes. And what KTM was saying, he goes, listen, what Zarco said about the bike, I think it was in France or whatever, and they caught it on tape, how he said the bike is shit. They said, there's no problem with that. It's just that basically what he was, it was a Debbie Downer. Like, outside the box, he was great. Yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, I need to do this. I need to do that. And then when we get inside the box, he was like, oh, wowsy, whoa. Like when he got, I think when he got the front row, or he had qualified great Mazzano. Hey, he did great. And he was like, yeah, but I'm probably not even going to finish in the points. Like that one time in Bruno. Hey, he did great. You got the front row. Yeah, but I'm probably going to fall back because I can't really ride this bike. Oh, my shoes hurt. It's like nobody wants to be around that shit. And so they were like, okay, bye. I'm like, bye, see ya. Facebook me. Not. It is what it is. I felt bad for Zarco. Hopefully he'll find another ride. I just hope he finds happiness. That's all. Seriously. I want everybody to achieve that dream. I hope he finds happiness. He's a talented rider. I really hope what happens is if Rossi retires, that Fabio Q gets the ride with the factory Yamaha. And let Zarco go to Petronas Yamaha, and he'll do well there. He really will. He'll run people off the track like he always does. And, you know, he'll get a good finish, and he'll go, sorry, you know. Merci beaucoup. Also, the silly season they have, they say Maverick might leave Yamaha, maybe Suzuki. I don't buy that because what's Suzuki going to do? They got a good base with Rins and with Mir. I can't see that happening. But in the talk about consistency, okay, the reason Marquez is up, and is it just me, or has the season been, is it just me? The season's been, okay, Dovey, Marquez, oops, hello, Rins, Marquez, Dovey, Marquez, aw, Rins. It's like that, and then you look at the standings, and Fabio Q is in 7th. He's a distant 7th, and it seems like he's always there, but he's in 7th place. Dovey's still in 2nd. Rins is 3rd. No, none of these guys have consistency. That's why Marquez is winning. It's not so much he's winning the races. It's his worst result is a 2nd, and everybody else, they'll win, and the next week, they're nowhere to be found. Look at Rins. Rins wins in Silverstone, and then where's he at the next week? Where's he at the week after that? I mean, he's in the witness relocation program. And by the way, he rode like an asshole in Aragon, didn't he? He was so bad. Even Marquez was like, wow, that's really aggressive. I don't know if I would have rode that. I don't know if I would have done that to somebody. Wow. I mean, that's how bad he was. Even on the lap, when he got that long lap penalty, he came back and he still rode like an asshole. So you got to get consistency to beat Marquez. And what we're watching greatness right now. Here's our great Marquez. Like I said, in the team championship, they're second and there is no team. It's all Marquez. There is no sec. There is no, he and Lorenzo's not competing and not contributing. It's all Marquez. So props to Marquez. Like I said, we're watching greatness right now. And what I like to see, now people are talking shit like, okay, he's pretty good, but what will he do with another manufacturer? I hate when people talk that shit. What will he do with another manufacturer? But in a way, okay, I like to see Marquez go. I mean, who's got the money? KTM's got the money. The bike is an aggressive bike to ride. Marquez is really aggressive. I say KTM, what they do is they go to the Red Bull factory, they go to KTM, and they bag 2 truckloads of money. I'm talking semis up to Marquez's house, and go, it's all yours. You get your crew, you get everything. You'll get, we'll name a small town after you. I'll name my first 2 babies after you. Mark, or if it's a girl, Marquetta Marquez, and whatever you want, it's all yours. I can see Marquez going to KTM. He started out with them when he was a kid. I mean, we'll see how it goes. I can't see him leaving Honda, but maybe even Honda might even go, okay, Mark, you know what? Go do that and then come back to us. Kind of like Valet did Yamaha. Go see what's out there, then come back. Kind of like that girlfriend is like, okay, you go be with her, but I'll still love you. I think that's what's going to happen. I hope he goes to KTM and proves people wrong. We're dealing with a different kind of animal, people. We really are. Marquez is in a different, he's in a different galaxy. He really is. I don't know what galaxy that is, but he's in a different galaxy. Okay, let's talk. Anyway, let's get down to Ride of the Race. Ride of the Race, Moto 3. Aaron Canet, Heartbreak, Delaporte. You got to do better than that, son. Ride of the Race, Moto 2. I'm going to get to Jorge Navarro. Navarro came from nowhere, battled those guys. Good job to him. Heartbreak, Augusta Fernandez. You can't do that, dog. You got to... You're on the front row and you have a chance to inch close to that championship. You can't do that. Heartbreak for him. Ride of the Race, MotoGP. I wanted so bad to give it to Alicia Spargo. What he did with that shitty Aprilia. Aprilia, you know, that's basically a Vespa dressed up as an Aprilia. It really is. But he did a great job with that. So give him credit. He and Iannone, but I got to give the Ride of the Race to Dovey. Starting at 10th, he was at 10th. And if it wasn't for Renz being an asshole, he would have probably finished lower. But he managed the tires great, and he got second from 10th. Oh, my God. That's an incredible ride. Give it to him. Ride of the Race, Dovey. Heartbreak, MotoGP. You got to give it to Vinales. Oh, my God. He rode his ass off, and those tires kept dropping. Those tires dropped like the Dow Jones, man. It's like, no, I'm broke. And that's what happened. So you got to give it to Maverick Vinales on Heartbreak. Man, it's hard watching Maverick. I hated watching it. Anyway, so this went way longer than I wanted to, but damn, I love GP. So anyway, give me a comment if you like it. Funnyman6869, Funnyman6869. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I will talk to you later. Until then, BT saying...